are you today?
Hey, finally.
Check 1, 2. Sorry. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. Broadcast live each Saturday here from the stage of the Earl Theater. It's home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall. Got a great theater audience as well here this Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day if you're in and around downtown. Stop by and see us at the Earl where we do this each and every week. I'm your host, Jeannie Lowry, be with you for the duration of today's program. And I'm proud to welcome my special, my great friends here, and that is Too Young, Too Old. Help me make them welcome to the stage.
All right, thank you, Jenny. It's good to be back here on the stage at the Earl Theater for WPAQ Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. We're going to get y'all started with a good dance tune called Walking in My Sleep. Yes, I'm so afraid of losing you again. All right, thank y'all. We're going to feature the doctor on the banjo now here. He comes to us from Tobaccoville, North Carolina this morning, original member of this band. We've been picking together about 15 years now, I guess. Y'all would make him welcome. Randy Conrad on the vibraphone.
All right, speaking of Tobaccoville, let's send this one down to Grandma Ernestine Conrad down there in Tobaccoville, North Carolina. How about Shucking the Corn?
Truck driving song now, and I'll send this out to all the truck drivers that might be listening in this morning. One called Truck Driving Man. Introduce the band up here. To my right, playing the guitar from Clemens, North Carolina, Mr. Jake Brewer. And back in the back on the doghouse bass from East Bend, North Carolina, Mr. Wayne Bailey.
Right. And now, if you guys have had anything to do with bluegrass and old-time music around these parts, you already know this fella from Claudeville, Virginia. Plays everything, sings, and keeps us all together, Mr. Charles Bonk.
We're going to do this next song. The bass player wanted to dedicate this especially to his wife, so y'all say a little prayer for him when the show's over today. This is an old Osborne Brothers number called You Ain't the Kind of Woman I Want. Well, when I'm around the house, you're always fussing. Nothing pleases you, and you start cussing. I put up with you, and that's a heck of a lot. You ain't the kind of woman I wanted, but you're the kind of woman I got. Well, if I had any sense at all, I'd go crazy. That would do you too much good, so I'm not. Your mama and your daddy both told me you was lazy. You ain't the kind of woman I wanted, but you're the kind of woman I got. You ain't the kind of woman I wanted, but you're the kind of woman I got.
All right. Great job from Too Young, Too Old. And right now we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and we'll formally introduce these folks as our broadcast started a little bit late on the air, but you folks here in the theater didn't miss anything. So we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and hear a word from our sponsor of this portion of today's program. That's Price Power Equipment in Elkin, North Carolina, and we'll be back with the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round featuring Too Young, Too Old right after this.
You've done a good job. I enjoyed that. How are you doing that? You think you will? Did you get that? You did? Yeah. You can dance some more.
Thank you so much, Bob King. Hope you're doing good this Saturday morning. We're all a little bit stressed out, but I think we got everything ironed out now. Speaking of iron, Iron Mountain's coming up at 12 o'clock. They're outside practicing, so be sure and stick around for that. And I do want to tell you again, because the folks listening by way of the airwaves missed the first 10 minutes of the program due to equipment failure, but we're good now. So we're going to go ahead and introduce these fellas again, because they're always do a great job. So if you don't mind, help me make welcome to the stage for part one of today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. I'll get it out in a minute. That's what I needed to do. Now I'm good. Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on WPAQ featuring Too Young, Too Old. Let's make them feel welcome.
Thank you, Jenny, and I'll go ahead and introduce the musicians again so the folks listening by way of the airways know who we are. On the banjo from Tobaccoville, Mr. Randy Conrad. Over to my right on the guitar from Clemens, Mr. Jake Brewer. And back there on the doghouse bass from East Bend, Mr. Wayne Bailey.
All right, up here picking and grinning and singing and keeping us all together from Claudeville, Virginia, Charles Bowman.
Thank you. We're going to feature Randy again on another number he enjoys doing. I believe he said his name was John Hardy. we got a fellow sitting about 3 rows back here in front of me wanting to hear Rabbit in the Log, so here we go.
You always do such a great job, but you're going to get a kick out of this. Be ready with your next song, because we ain't taking a break. I'm just going to tell some folks these things. I failed to, with all the hubbub that was going on that nobody had to know about till I told everybody, but that's okay. That's just me. I like to be a blabbermouth. When you have difficulties, you want to usually share it. So, welcome to the folks watching on our YouTube stream they didn't miss anything either, and they got to see me running up and down the aisle probably. But we have a viewer watching from Argentina, all the way from Argentina. And so, hey, from all the folks here in Mount Airy, North Carolina, home of Andy Griffith, Donna Fargo, and the original Siamese twins. Back to more music now with our special guest, Too Young, Too Old. And we'll send this next song out to Diego. That's who's watching in from Argentina.
You sure you want to do that?
I don't know. What is it? Might be a bad song.
I had a request for this song too before we got started today. It's a good little love song. Might even do this at the wedding I'm supposed to play after a while. It's called Putting on the Dog.
All right.
Since all her friends has got one, my wife wants one too. A fur coat, and I tell you, ain't nothing else gonna do. She said she'd look real classy and make me proud of her if I'd go out and buy her a fur. Well, that got me to thinking, how am I gonna swing that kind of deal? Cause we can't afford nothing like that, and I'm too afraid to steal. But the problem finally solved itself like a bolt out of the blue. He just run right out in front of me on Highway 22. That big old German Shepherd dog, my car he didn't see. He went right to doggy heaven and left his hide right there for me. Well, I worked on it in the basement nearly 6 weeks every night. It was trial and error, but I finally got it right. I put it in the Captain Crunch box and I carried it upstairs to her, and she French kissed me when she got her brand new fur. Well, now she's got a fur coat and it hangs down to her knees. She's been complaining lately though that her closet's plumb full of fleas. She don't know old Fido is wrapped around her tight. She's putting on the dog when she goes out at night. No, she don't know old Fido is wrapped around her tight. She's really putting on the dog when she goes out at night. Well, you know, she's been kind of sad since I backed out and run over the cat, but I bet she'll smile real big when she gets a brand new fur hat.
I'm not sure that's a good wedding song, but you know, that's your choice. Or Valentine's, yeah, maybe say that one for Valentine's Day. Well, we're about 1 minute shy of the news, but we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and give us an updated look at the forecast, and we'll be back with more music on today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round, featuring Too Young, Too Old, and Iron Mountain right after this.
Currently 77 degrees. Studios here at WPAQ.
Thank you so much, Bob. And if you're just tuning in or just joining us, you're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. We do this each and every week over WPAQ and also on our YouTube stream. So welcome. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to that, just go to YouTube and look for WPAQ radio station. Also want to take this opportunity to tell you who'll be with us next week. That's July 3rd. Boy, that's hard to believe that the 4th of July is next Sunday. Half the year is gone, actually, as of yesterday, I reckon. So next Saturday, July the 3rd, Tex Deaton will be here along with the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. So you'll be with us again, Wayne. So be sure to stay tuned or join us here in the Earl Theater for that program. Right now, back to more music from our special guest, Too Young, Too Old.
All right, thank you once again, Jenny. We're going to slow it down a little bit now and do an old song that Tom T. Hall actually wrote. James King recorded it. That's the version I heard. I'm going to do my version, so if I mess it up, y'all never know. We're going to crank it up with this banjo again.
All right, Charles said I had time to do another one here, so I think we'll do the quintessential banjo instrumental, the Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel. There's a storm brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Raise the arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My trouble might know soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. So please take the treasured dreams I had for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms may hold somebody new, but for now I'm so lonely all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My trouble might know soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. All right, we're going to switch gears now and take y'all back in time a little bit to the old full-service gas stations. A few of y'all in here might remember them good old days. That was before my time and Randy's time too. Maybe even Jenny's time.
No, for like the next week, we still have full service at Brannock's Exxon, but they're retiring. So
That's
I guess
what I
that'll be
heard.
the last full service place here closing up.
Hate to hear that. Old Marty's a good friend of
He
mine.
is.
He's out there listening in radio land this morning. How about we dedicate this song to Marty and all the folks at Brannock's Exxon over there, called Harold's Super Service. Well, me, I work at Harold's Super Service, where we believe in service all the way. There's just one thing real bugs me, this big old boy, this trip down Model A. On the Harold's Super Service, we do grease jobs, fix 30, 40 flats every day. And just about the time I get real busy, here comes that boy in that strip down Model A. And he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire once, mister. And wash my windows too if you have time. Last night I dreamed I died and went to heaven, to the mighty super service in the sky. I was happy there just pumping gas for angels, 4 forever in the sweet by and by. Well, the pearly gates was just around the corner. You can see the new ones come in every day. I was changing the plugs in Moses' magic carpet when through the clouds here come that Model A. And he said, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tires, won't you, mister? And wash my windows too if you have time. He said, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tires, won't you, mister? And wash my windows too if you have time. Put some air in my tires, won't you, mister? And wash my windows too if you have time.
I feel like it's a good time to take a break. Will that be all right? And I do want to correct this. The way I said that made it seem like that Brannock's was no longer going to sell gas. They're going to have pay at the pump only. And part of the service part is going to go on around the corner. But we thank Marty Brannock especially also because he has advertised over our station for many, many, many years. And we wish them well in their retirement. Right now, we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and we'll be back with more music on today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ, right after this.
This is for those who always show told their kids everyone 12 and older is eligible for a COVID vaccine. Those who explain to their cousins that vaccines prevent nearly 100% of hospitalizations and deaths. This is for the ones who are tight.
If a link was open.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and appreciate you once again this morning. And I also wanted to tell the folks about last night. We were supposed to be having 1A state baseball championship game on at 8 p.m. last night, and the game from Fayetteville, North Carolina, they had too much rain to be able to play the ball game, so today it will be on at 2 o'clock, but only on our sister station, WSYD, and a big go cards for all the East Surrey Cardinals in the state 1A championship game. It's the best 2 out of 3, and that gets started at AM 1300 and FM 105.1 today at 2 o'clock. Right now, back to more music. Our special guest, Too Young, Too Old. What you got picked up for us next, Charles?
All right. Well, thank you, Jenny. Charles said I could do one more, believe it or not. You know, I'm taking the stage today. But Charles, could we send this one down to Argentina? I think Diego works at the airport there in Buenos Aires.
Yes, sir.
And so let's do the theme time.
All right. bit now and do y'all a good old love song. I don't think we've done too many of those today. Can't ever have too many of those. A little tune called Before I Met You.
I never saw
break, and we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. The conclusion of this first part of the program right after a word from our friends at Homeway Furniture. We'll be back. Thank you so much, Bob King. And it's been a pleasure to be with these folks. They're always doing a great job. That's Too Young, Too Old. Charles, we've got time for about one more song. Thank you so much for being here. Let's give them another big round of applause.
All right, once again, thank you, Jenny. And thanks to all the folks that are here in the cinema with us today, and to those out there listening in Radio Land or watching us live streaming on YouTube. Thank y'all for your support. We're going to do y'all one more Osborne Brothers tune here before we leave today. A little something different to close out with. Ruby, are you mad? Ruby, Ruby, honey, are you mad at your man? I'll set you in the shade. I'll shelf with
cold drink and a popcorn out in the lobby. And I'll meet you back here in about 6 minutes for another hour and a half of music featuring Iron Mountain. Right now, we'll catch you up on local news and send things back to the station. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge. This is AM 740 along with FM 106.7 WPAQ.
On wherever. If you have kids, yeah, they are. Mommy's coming in.
So you want to see her? She wants to come out here. Over here a bit.
Hey, sweetie. He saw me and as I was standing outside the door.
We've got somebody to see him.
Yeah, that's just out of here. We got on my hair.
It's like I'm pencil sticks. Right, I'm like this. Some bunch of plastic. Not that one. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. And then we got to go to the streets and is a twist. Then we did pass one. We went all the way up to the top. And there was one on the floor that it was closed. And they said everybody had to wear masks.
A lot of places said that.
Are we sitting at this district line or sitting at what?
Hey, I was y'all were gonna play on the radio.
They can be low enough for.
You can hold. Iron Mountain, look, I'm gonna say
Okay, one of those, you and Keena need to share a popcorn. Here, Dad. There you go, and then give that one to Debbie, to share that. Give that one to Debbie. No. Thanks, Dad, give that one to Debbie. I'll share it with you. And then Tucker can share. I got several to share. I figured that. The gentleman told me don't be crazy. Or 115. 115. The lunch place. Happy lunch. And the line up here.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and it's a pleasure to be back here at the Earl Theater, and we've got a fine studio audience here in the theater. And welcome once again, welcome back to the folks listening in over the airwaves on FM 106.7 as well as AM 740. And also welcome to the folks watching on our YouTube stream. We've got some folks watching as far away as Argentina. I don't know what time it is there, but maybe they like bluegrass. I hope they like bluegrass because y'all are getting ready to hear some good bluegrass. Help me make welcome to the stage for part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, Iron Mountain.
Say, won't you be mine? Come on. crying. I hung my head and I cried, hung down my head and cried. I saw you with another man and I hung my head and I cried. I pray to God above that He will give me wings. I fly away to another land and I hung my head and I cried. I hung my head and I cried, hung down my head and cried. I saw you with another man and I hung my head and I cried. I saw you with another man and I hung my head and I cried.
All right. Great job from Iron Mountain. We're going to send things back to you, Bob King, and hear a word from one of our fine radio partners, and we'll be back with more music coming up right after this. I was wondering why.
Yeah.
Please be careful up there. I see you, but don't lean over the balcony. Thank you so much, Bob King, and Oatmeal Music is open today until 4 o'clock. Rick and James will be glad to help you with any purchases you might need to make today. Right now, back to the stage in the Earl Theater for part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. Iron Mountain, what you got picked up for tonight?
I believe we're going to do a hammer song, a little bit of Take This Hammer. greenback dollar. I don't want your greenback dollar. Hurts my pride, hurts my pride. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, just tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone, just tell him I'm gone.
Why is that? I think hammer songs are bad luck for you. No, really seriously, how is your thumb doing?
My thumb is doing that. My finger's got caught on that. Anybody don't know, Ben got my thumb with a hammer back in March, and it's just about to work out like it needs to now, maybe. It's been a long day. I ain't gonna complain too much. But yeah, he brings up hammer songs, I get a little scared. I believe we're gonna get Austin stuff up here. Y'all don't know who Austin is, do you? Austin is all the way from Marion, Virginia. He's our mandolin player today. And he's our high tenor singer. He sings just like a girl. Every once in a while. He's our high tenor singer. He sings baritone lead. He's going to do one riding on the midnight train, I believe. Tried to leave you too many times, I'm leaving you now goodbye. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head is hanging. These all the words will follow me wherever I lay. Love with one like you, in love with another man. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head is hanging home. These all the blues will follow me wherever I lay. All the blues will follow me wherever I may go. These all the blues will follow me wherever I may go. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate that. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants today. We don't really have a song list. We practiced a bunch of songs out front, and I don't think we've done any of them yet, so. Here's another one we ain't done yet. We're trying to see maybe if, can we do Old Man in the Park? Yeah. We'll try this one for you. This is a Bluegrass Cardinals tune. I've sung for years. We'll give it a shot to see if we can. One called The Old Man in the Park. Talk to him till dark, listening to the stories he would tell. Even though he lost his sight, he could make your life go right. And he often had these words to ask me: are the leaves still painted green? Do the birds still look the same? Do the old dogs sleep all day? And the old man smiled at me and walked away. town, but the old man can't be found, sitting whittling on his wooden cane. Though we'll never be there again, I remember my old friend, and the very last words that he spoke to me. Are the leaves still painted green? Do the birds still look the same? Do the old dogs sleep all day? And the old man smiled at me and walked away.
And we'll throw things back to you, Bob King, and come back with some more music from these fine folks on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. We'll be back right after this. Thank you so much, Bob, and we thank our friends over at Homeway Furniture for sponsoring this portion of today's merry-go-round program. Let's see, Eric, we got about 5 minutes, so one or two songs, and then we'll take a quick break for the weather. How about that?
We'll introduce this lady getting ready to sing right here. We usually act like we have a girl singer. We don't. Today we actually have a girl singer, so we're going to use her. She does a fine job. We're going to get her to step here and sing lead on this one. She's sung some harmony parts already. If y'all would make her welcome. It's the singing, Caleb.
Deep
Kale's right there playing that one. Good job. Thank you so much. We're going to do a gospel song for y'all real quick. Or not too quick. We'll try to. This is one called He Took Your Place. Upon the rugged cross of Calvary was there my blessed Savior cried, forgive them for they know not what they do. Oh, sinner friend, for you to die. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. Someday he's coming back to claim his own. We'll fly to heaven's golden shore. A crown of life he gives us on that day. We'll stand with him forevermore. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's free to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin.
Great job, my special guest for part 2 of today's merry-go-round program. That's Iron Mountain. Right now, we'll send things back to the station and let Bob update us all on the area weather forecast. And we'll be back with more music coming up from the Earl Theater on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
Well, good, I'm glad.
You know, you didn't follow it at all. I love the people that
Well, that's us. Take down, grab that coat bottle.
I'm going to serve it too. I'll have lunch.
Thank you so much, Bob. If you're in and around downtown, be sure and stop by and see us as we have the merry-go-round broadcasted here from the Earl Theater each and every week. And once again, I mentioned it earlier in the program, but next week we'll be having Tex Deaton, and I don't know who he'll be bringing with him. Last time he was on the program, he had Russell Easter Jr. with him. But we'll just have to wait and see. He'll be with us for part 1 of the merry-go-round, and then old-time music from the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers coming up at 12 o'clock. That's all happening next week. Right now, though, our special guest for part 1 of today's program, Iron Mountain. What you got picked up for us next, Eric?
Thank you there, Jenny. Appreciate it. Oh, I better tell everybody, too, that we're not exactly Iron Mountain. We're just kind of support parts of Iron Mountain. I don't know exactly what you call us today, but just, we can call us whatever you want to, I reckon. If Ben doesn't, just call it wrong. We're going to introduce him, though. He's going to sing this next one for you. I believe he is, ain't he? Yeah. He does a good job on that guitar. He usually plays bass, and so all the mistakes that are happening today are mine. So we're going to put him on the guitar and sing this one for you. This is Mr. Ben Marshall right here. If you would, make him welcome.
Side of a mountain, always looking up toward the sky. Reminds me of my mama and my papa, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leads against a stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by a cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the greenwood on the fireplace, the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by a cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. Talk about the old days when he and Mama first settled there. They spoke about the love of the mountain that he and Mama shared together there. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by a cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. My mom and dad are resting there today.
Thank y'all so much. I better introduce the fellow back here playing banjo. He's going to play a banjo tune for you next. He does a real good job on that. He does a real good job on about anything you give him. And he's helping us out today. Glad he's here. If y'all would make him welcome Mr. Derek Easter back here. We're going to be stuff here and do a little bit of Shenandoah breakdown for you.
there figuring it out, we're going to try to do an a cappella song real quick. And we usually you do them 4 parts, but we might have 4. We might have. Actually, I don't know how many parts we're going to have. Santa, can you sing bass? How many parts we're going to have? 3 or 4.
I'm going to cut one on myself.
It may sound like more than that, but that's not on purpose. Okay. We're going to try one. I think we're going to do "Lord, Don't Leave Me Here." Okay. I think. Okay.
If you get comfortable with 10, or do you get higher?
We're adjusting as we go, y'all.
Give me a G.
When this earth falls on fire, and hearts are filled with fear, when I see the morning star, oh Lord, don't leave me here. Dear Lord, when you come again, and eyes are filled with tears, let me go with thee to rain, oh Lord, don't leave me here, This world will begin to rot, the way will be dark and drear, I'll be with the righteous flock, oh Lord, don't leave me here, Dear Lord, when you come again, and eyes are filled with tears, let me go with thee to rain, oh Lord, don't leave me here, Dear Lord, will you let me be prepared when you shall appear, I'll cry, hear my daily plea, oh Lord, don't leave me here, Dear Lord, when you come again, and eyes are filled with tears, let me go with thee to rain, oh Lord, don't leave me here, I believe so. That's up to you, buddy. Okay, I believe we're going to get Austin to step up here. We're going to change keys real quick. Like I said, he does the high singing, so we're going to get up there in Austin's territory. Once we get there, I believe we're going to try one entitled "Wild Bill Jones." Y'all still having a good time out there?
Yeah.
Maybe Austin won't ruin that. I got to pick on him a little bit. All right, one entitled "Wild Bill Jones."
He was walking and talking by my true lover's side. I bid him to leave her alone. said my age is 21, too old to be controlled. So I pulled my revolver from my side and I destroyed that poor boy's soul. He wrapped his arms around my little girl's neck, said, honey, won't you carry me home? Well, now put those handcuffs on me, boys, and lead me to that gray car gate. I had no friends or relations there, no one to go with. Well, now pass around that long neck bottle and we'll all go on a spree. For today is the last of old Wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow will be the last of me.
All right, great job from Iron Mountain. We want to give a shout out to our friend Tommy Nichols. He's listening in and just messaged me and said he wanted to tell y'all you're sounding great. And no comments on the hammer or the bass playing today. Okay, no comments whatsoever about that. You are doing a great job though. Aren't they doing a great job? Iron Mountain. Just down the lobby, somebody stopped me and said, wow, these folks are great. I said, I know. They've been at it a long time. They do practice a lot. Let's see, why don't we do one more and we'll take a quick break? That'll be all right?
That'll work just fine. I want to say this right quick. Melanie, where you at, Melanie? Melanie's, I know on the radio y'all can't see this. Melanie's raising her hand. Melanie Farmer, it's your birthday. So Ben's going to do this next song just special, just for you. What is it, Ben? We're going to do lots of healing. Melanie, though, happy birthday. We're glad you're here spending your birthday with us. And we'll get Ben to sing this. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know if he's still going to do lots of feeling or something else now. Yeah, do Girl from West Virginia. Whatever you're going to do, whatever you're happy with. Okay. So this is for your birthday, Melanie. Or you just pick out whichever one you like.
We'll do
them all. Yeah, you just figure out which one you want. Yeah. I thought I would always want to ramble. I thought I would never settle down. But there in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town, in the heart of a coal mining town.
All right, excellent, and happy birthday as well. Well, we have about 9 minutes. We'll need to take care of some housekeeping here and pay some bills, and we'll be back with the conclusion of this 12 o'clock hour on the merry-go-round with our special guest, Iron Mountain. But don't anybody go anywhere. We have Music Week up until 1:29 today here from the Earl Theater. Right now, we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and we'll be back with more music coming up right after this.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Bob. And shout out to our good friends Eddie Lawson, Hubert Lawson, the Bluegrass Country Boys. They're listening in, and wanted to tell the folks here at the Earl Iron Mountain what a great job they were doing. And had a request as well. Hopefully we'll get that on a little bit later in the program. Right now, though, we'll do about 2 more songs, and then we'll take a real quick break. Let's welcome them back to the stage, Iron Mountain.
Yeah. Had a request to do one that I wrote, so we'll try this one for you. I was trying to think of something I did in B. This one's close. We'll try it. I don't know if I've ever tried to sing this and play it on the bass at the same time. Give it a shot and see. One called Old Time Country Revival. I don't know. You gonna kick it, Ben? No, Austin. Austin's gonna kick it. That's right. Austin knows this one. Yeah, Austin, wear that thing out, buddy. Okay, that's how we're going. I got it.
Church house on a bright Sunday morning, we gather in as the bells began to ring. With a smile on each face and a Bible in each hand, we find our seats as the choir began to sing. It's an old-time country revival, preaching and singing filled the air. In that little country church so many years ago, the presence of the Lord was surely there. With family and neighbors, we'd sing from the hymnal, the love of the Lord was felt by all. We'd read from the gospel and listen to the message and pray for the touch that ought to call. It's an old-time country revival, preaching and singing filled the air. In that little country church so many years ago, the presence of the Lord was surely there. I sung it wrong. I wrote it so I can sing it how I want to, can't I? As I sit here today, going back to those memories when the world was such a simpler place. With God as the master and love of a family, we could use a little more of that today. It's an old-time country revival, preaching and singing filled the air. In that little country church so many years ago, ago, the presence of the Lord was surely there. It's an old-time country revival, preaching and singing filled the air. In that little country church so many years ago, the presence of the Lord was surely there. In that little country church so many years ago, the presence of the Lord was surely there.
On part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. We'll send that out to Eddie Lawson, and also remind you folks that if you're looking for more great bluegrass today, head on up to Wildwood Farms General Store. Hubert Lawson, the Bluegrass Country Boys, playing this afternoon up there. You can find that information out on our Facebook page. Right now, we'll send things back to you, Bob King. We'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round program on the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.
How are you, sir?
Thank you so much, Bob. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, the merry-go-round program today, you're enjoying the sounds of Iron Mountain for part 2. I don't know what I was about to say, but anyways. And also, hey, Charles Bowman and his group, they did a great job as well in the 11 o'clock hour. Right now, I'll ask y'all to play about 2 songs, and then we'll hear a word from our friends over across the street at Mayberry Music Center. And that's the portion of this sponsored part of today's program. What you got picked up for us next, man?
I believe we'll get Austin to come up here and do one, but I do want to say I believe somebody has got a birthday next week, and so we want to wish Viola a very happy birthday next week, 87 years old. We're going to get Austin to slow it down and sing us a gospel song right quick. Which one are you going to do, buddy?
While the world looks upon me as I struggle alone, they say I had nothing, but they are so wrong. In my heart I'm rejoicing, how I wish they could see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. There's a roof up above me, I've a good place to sleep. There's food on my table and shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. He's close there, not new. I don't have much money, oh, but Lord, I have you. And to me, that's all that matters, though the world may not see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. Now there's a roof up above me, I've a good place to sleep. There's food on my table and shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. And I thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me.
All right. Since you played the Easter Brothers song, let's go ahead and mention the Easter Brothers store right across the street. They are the sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round, and since y'all did such a great job with one of their songs, I feel like we need to do that. Mayberry Music Center, the sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater and locally owned and operated by James Easter of the Easter Brothers. James would like to invite you to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic and electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Mayberry Music Center specializes in Blue Ridge guitars, and they are the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. Mayberry Music Center always gives a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars. Let's see, Ben's playing a Blue Ridge guitar today. That's right. And it sounded good, by the way, I believe.
And I played when you heard that.
Yeah, you're right. I meant to mention that. You'll also find there usually some slightly used Blue Ridge guitar dealers at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They have strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument, and they offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. And James wants us to remind you that if you don't see what you're looking for, just ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. You'll also find there a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers and the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4 and on Saturdays from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this portion of today's merry-go-round featuring Iron Mountain. What you got picked up for us next, Ben?
I believe we're going to try to do a request real quick. We're going to get Derek to pick a little bit of Uncloudy Day.
Thank y'all so much. I told them they didn't know me in the sense was over there singing it, and they was playing it on the other side of the stage. We wouldn't pay no attention to them. We'll try this song right here for you real quick. This is a song that Joe Mullins and the Radio Ramblers did, and we'll try to see if we can try to make this work out. Another day, another dollar. Yeah. So I have to try to let them know what we're getting ready to do. This is a song we hadn't done very often. We did it out on front on the sidewalk, so if it turns into a mess, Ben is the one that come up with it, so y'all give him a hard time.
Another day, another dollar, daylight comes on my way. Another day, another dollar, working my whole life away. All expenses get paid weekly, that's exactly how I'm paid. Another day, another dollar, working my whole life away. Another day, another dollar, daylight comes along my way. Another day, another dollar, working my whole life away. My Thanksgiving, I love them more and more each day. There's a reason that I'm living, working my whole life away. Another day, another dollar, daylight comes along my way. Another day, another dollar, working my whole life away.
Another song before we take a break, but I do want to make mention of this. Linda, she's watching on our YouTube stream and wanted to thank Sam for providing the YouTube stream for folks to watch at home when they can't make it out to the program. And she also said, remember when Ben had to stand on a chair to play the bass?
Last week?
No, not exactly last week. But he, I hope you don't mind me sharing. Can you believe he's got engaged? Woo! I'm so happy for him. Don't tell me they broke up now. Okay, good. All right, you're just getting the water. I thought you were going to say, no, they're not. Okay. But we want to send congratulations to Ben and I forgot her first name. Callie. And they're going to be getting married next spring, right? Lord willing, hopefully. So she's getting a good one, I think. And I'm glad that I'm glad he grew up and that he stuck with this music. Aren't you folks? Don't they do a great job? Aaron, go ahead and play about one or two more and then we'll take another quick break. Okay.
We'll get up here and do y'all a Bill Monroe, Lester Flatt, Mac Wiseman tune. At least that's the version I heard. We'll try it for you. One called Sweetheart, You Done Me Wrong. Austin, can you kick that off for us, please? I kind of threw that on you, didn't I? Is that how it's supposed to be? I think so. I'll probably.
You told me that you loved me true. Sweetheart, I thought the world of you. But now, sweetheart, your love is gone. You have left me all alone. Now, sweetheart, you done me wrong. You have left me all alone. Maybe there will come a time, sweetheart, when you change your mind. I never shall forget the day when you said you were gone away. I didn't believe that it was true after all the love I had for you. Now, sweetheart, you done me wrong. You have left me all alone. Maybe there will come a time, sweetheart, when you change your mind. This road is rough and rocky too, as travel on, dear, without you. I'm still praying for the time when you said you changed your mind. Now, sweetheart, you done me wrong. You have left me all alone. Maybe there will come a time, sweetheart, when you change your mind. Maybe there will come a time, sweetheart, when you change your mind.
Let's do, oh shoot, I can't think of the name of it. It's just on the tip of my tongue, but anyways, I'm gonna get Daddy to step back up here. There you go. Still can't think of the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
Do that one.
Back in my baby's arms again.
That's it, that's the one. You wanna do that?
Yeah, we'll do that one. Thank you, Aaron. We remember songs like that all the time. I think Austin's going to kick us off on this one, maybe. This is a George Jones tune, but Noel Austin did it, and we got our version from him. One called Back in My Baby's Arms Again.
Honeybees are gonna be humming, guitar strings are gonna be strumming when I'm back in my baby's arms again. A big old wheel is gonna be turning, flames of love are gonna be burning when I'm back in my baby's arms again. No more tears are gonna be falling, I done heard my sweet love calling, but horns are waiting yonder round the bend. Rivers of honey are gonna be flowing, big sweet flowers are gonna be growing when I'm back in my baby's arms again. Come on, baby. The voice of love is gonna be talking. Hand in hand, we're gonna be walking when I'm back in my baby's arms again. A big old swing is gonna be swinging, water streams are gonna be springing when I'm back in my baby's arms again. No more tears are gonna be falling, I done heard my sweet love calling. Open arms are waiting yonder round the bend. Rivers of honey are gonna be flowing, big sweet flowers are gonna be growing when I'm back in my baby's arms again. Baby's arms again. When I'm back in my baby's arms again.
All right, great job, our special guest, Iron Mountain, doing a mighty fine job here, picking and singing on the Saturday morning merry-go-round. We got a couple more things that we need to take care of back at the radio station. We'll be back with the conclusion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and we thank all the sponsors of today's merry-go-round. Merle Fest 2021, Mayberry Music Center, Taos Country Store, Homeway Furniture, Old Mill Music, Surrey Community College, and Price Power Equipment. Special guests for the second portion of today's merry-go-round. They've done an excellent job. Got time for one more song, so thank you once again to Iron Mountain.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank y'all. We'll do this last night. We're going to feature our two special guests up here. Austin, you're special too. Don't worry about it. But, no, our two special guests. We got Derek playing the banjo. He's going to kick us off and get us to sing this one right here. Do a little bit of Sharecropper Son. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for having us here. And yeah, just let us know what you think about it. If you didn't like it, just blame it on Ben. Again, we'll do a little bit of Sharecropper Son.
Didn't mean nothing.
for Iron Mountain. Right now, we'll send things back to the stations at WPAQ for the condensed area obituaries. Also, Joe Bazard's early country classics. Until the next week, I'm signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge WPAQ.
Thank y'all.